Deputy Press Secretary, Republican strategist, and former Apprentice contestant, Erin Elmore. Erin, welcome to the show.
Hi.
What'd you think of this list? Did you learn a lot from this list of Generation Z terms?
There's a few things missing, though.
Really?
Like future employment and work ethic. Perhaps maybe they should start focusing on, putting their big boy and big girl pants on and thinking about getting jobs and be productive members of society, as opposed to coming up with slang.
Well, I mean, do you...
Beat your face.
I just learned this from Erin.
You beat your face like this when you put the makeup on, so that's called beating your face.
So it's real?
Totally accurate.
Oh, I thought it was...
Throwing them off the track like a shell game.
Yeah.
I knew no cap.
Oh, you did?
You did?
I did.
Well,
but I didn't know a lot of these. We talked about
yeah.
no
What is
cap.
No cap, you said it, I forget.
It was like not being serious or no, you are. See, now I forgot it. When you read it, it made sense.
I know, no cap. You've heard it.
Spill the tea, we knew that one.
Spill the tea, you're gossiping.
I'm gonna spill that tea and give you the gossip.
Spill the tea. Now, I'm assuming this is a sweetened tea in a bottle that you would buy at a convenience store, right? It's not a hot cup.
No, it's like the hot tea.
Yeah, like and sometimes
Like you're
they'll
sipping
say
your
like
tea, like watch
piping
this.
hot tea.
I'm gonna sip that.
If it's really juicy, it's piping hot.
You know where else is very helpful to learn some of these is if you would just tune into one of the episodes of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's where Be Your Face is, right?
And the Spill the Tea. They spill tea and beat their face all day long.
No, I didn't know this kind of stuff was going on. Yeah, wicked awesome, right?
Yeah,
So
Wicked
did it make you
is
like
very
him?
specific to that state.
Did it make you like him more when he wrote them on the board, or did it make you think, wow, he's just an old guy trying to be cool?
Both of those.
He looks thirsty. You know what that means?
Would
That's another one of these
Trying
terms.
too hard.
Trying
He's
too hard.
desperate.
Thirsty. Ooh, you're thirsty. That
Yes.
means you're and if you want to take it a step further, that girl is so thirsty, she's dehydrated.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And drop the mic.
Hold on, though. I don't think girls are thirsty. I mean, I was
yes.
thirsty.
Oh, I'm thirsty all the time.
Really? In the...
Like if a girl's on Instagram grooming herself, like taking the selfie, she is so thirsty.
Yeah. Or if you're like sliding into DMs.
Ooh, that's another
you're
one.
You're thirsty. If you're, your head turns around, Tom. If
see.
someone good looking walks by you, you're thirsty.
So it's more like for attention. You're not thirsty for the lovin'. Like I was thirsty for the lovin'.
It can cover all those parameters.
I think it can be, your thirst can be quenched by many a substance.
Yes.
Yes.
So true.
Depends on how parched you are.
Parched,
In what way?
dehydrated, there we go, we're just taking.
Yeah.
And my friends and I also do the one dead, but now I'm taking it further to be funnier and up the funny quotient. Instead of dead, I'll be like, call the coroner.
Yeah.
Perform the autopsy.
I like that.
So I'm trying to be so funny. Like dead, coronary.
I do use dead a lot. And it's
Dead.
always followed by a laughing, crying emoji or like the skeleton.
You don't use the coffin?
No.
But wait,
Whoa.
let me clarify. Dead means, are you dead because you are laughing at something, or you're dead because you are so funny?
It's so
Both.
funny.
But you're dead because it's like, oh my God, that is so funny, I'm dead.
That's so funny, I'm dead. So it's the reaction. So if I say something funny, you say I'm dead.
No,
not
you just say
you're
dead.
Dead?
Dead.
Yeah. So do I share in the death or
Then if I said to you dead, you just send me a coffin or a skeleton
Yes.
emoji.
Yeah.
And would be straight.
You can partake in this. So now we've educated you, Tom.
Yeah.
Are you going to use these on the radio?
I'm going to use them all the time. I already use some of these.
Like what?
Well, I don't bang 30s. I've never banged 30s with anybody.
That's when you get in a fight, right?
Yeah, that's just getting a fight.
fist fight.
It does sound sexual though, doesn't it? Bang 30s.
I got scared even.
No, my mind didn't go there at all.
Didn't? Yeah, but here's the thing.
Is that with a girl in her 30s?
That's where I went.
A girl in her 30s?
That should be, right?
All right.
Oh, man.
We probably need to
Here's the thing. We have to move on, but I just want to say that
Before we all
some
get
of these are
arrested.
illegitimate. Like Bouta, Bouta, I'm about to. You can't use contractions as a thing. Like we all know Bouta means I'm about to.
Yeah.
Yeah, get these off the
Oh, there's
list.
also another one, Trina.
Finna,
Yeah.
that's
Not
one too.
like how the president says China. It's
Right. It's
Trina.
Like I'm trying.
Trying to.
Yeah, you don't need that on your list.
No.
We understand Trina.
But wait, hold on. I know
gonna
we have to
try
move
now.
on,
Okay.
but tight. I thought tight means, oh, that's tight. That looks so good. But on here, they say it's extremely mad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like, well, that's
maybe
tight.
maybe
It's
the
tight.
professor doesn't know all his stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're continuing on.
That tweet. And it says, anyone running for president. That means we shouldn't talk about President Trump either then, Alyssa Milano. Follow your own advice.
Oh, yeah.
That's
well,
immediately what I thought. Like she criticizes him
semantically-
all the time.
Yeah, semantically, she's not sound in her tweet.
She wants Democrats to stick together. And I think
Right.
she probably saw President Obama speaking recently. Let's just get used to it.
That's called being a petulant child, is what that is. A hungry petulant child, perhaps.
Yes.
I love.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is good, though. I'm not
See,
gonna lie, it's
I agree with you.
They're not going to.
as well as they should be in a way.
Yes, and so they all have to fight it out. Get tough, fight it out. How are you going to take on Trump if you can't even attack each other and beat your way to the top of the Democratic primary?
They need to start battling it out so they have the toughness to take on Trump, because he's going to have names for every one of these people. The Sleepy Joe. I heard a good one about Joe, by the way.
What's that?
He's pale, male, and stale. And I think that sums him up.
That's kind of
does.
my thing.
Oh, did you make that up?
I know. I feel like that's my calling card.
You got it. No, you have America's Sweetheart. It's definitely better
Okay, all right.
than pale.
You're
male
not
and
pale,
stale.
male, or stale. I think
Really?
you're fresh and vibrant and effervescent.
Jubilant.
Yeah, maybe I'm
Ebullient.
I'm like the kids though. I'm playing the opposite. So when I say I'm stale, what that means I'm fresh. It's like,
So what about the male part? What's the opposite of that?
yeah, maybe. Okay.
Well, I mean, but yeah, we're supposed to follow her campaign advice.
And certainly college is not a prerequisite to be talking about politics.
Yeah.
But she's never gone to college.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a degree in politics,
Yeah.
yet she's firing off on politics. But what also is interesting is she hasn't worked in like 800 years. All of these quote unquote woke actresses are broke actresses.
Yeah.
They just want a new platform. So their platform is taking on Republicans. So they're in the spotlight again. So this is their new way to get 5 more seconds of fame. It's
Yeah.
not about politics. It's about them.
Well-
So that's what these liberals should realize. They're not out here to help you. They're out there to make themselves more famous and get more airtime.
Yeah.
Somehow it's working, because the only person I talk about more than Alyssa Milano is AOC. They got my attention.
Or Alon Omar is also pulling up the rear.
I saw a great hat yesterday on the gram. It's like one of those red "Make America Great Again" hats. It says "Make AOC bartend again." So good.
I love that one.
We need that.
Right.
I'm
It's like,
gonna
where
have
is
to look
she?
her up.
So I think this will guarantee that the
levels the playing
following
field.
will be real. You can still go, yes, you can still go to whatever advertiser wants to market you and say, here are my analytics. But the rest of us don't have to be shamed or bullied, particularly younger kids who feel that their worth is measured in how many hearts that they
So
get.
I love your take, and I think it's a valuable spin. But my thought process was, are we again trying to cover your ears, pussify these millennials that? Sorry. So these kids in the participation trophy culture we live in the safe spaces, are we trying to still like, I don't have enough likes, wah. So you know what? That made me think of my favorite book about toughening up kids. And it's this book called Meet Dads for a Better America.
Mean Dads for a Better America. We had no likes back then.
Why don't we have that permanently on set?
Because this is my book. My husband brought this home last night and said, look at the book I'm reading. And I said, I'll get it signed for you tomorrow.
It's so amazing.
But it's, again, participation trophy culture. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We're saying, okay, you're going to cry about your likes. Wah.
Yeah.
Toughen up. So you have 6 likes. Own that. Because one day you might have to have a job other than Starbucks in corporate America, and you might have a mean boss. So let's put on our tough armor.
That is so true.
I like that.
It certainly seems that the fewer or less, I don't know what the proper word is in a situation, the less clothes you have on these Instagram pictures, the more likes you get.
Yeah, that's all
It's
it's become.
inversely proportional.
Yes.
It's like, why do people buy this SI swimsuit issue anymore? So here's how it works. If someone adds you to their secret crush list, you'll get a notification about it, Tom. So check those notifications.
Yeah.
If you then pick that same person to add to your list, then Facebook matches you together and reveals your names. But if it's one-sided, you'll remain anonymous.
All
right, so what do you guys think?
Is perfect and a great idea for my 90-year-old grandma that's on Facebook still.
Is that the demo now on Facebook?
No one uses Facebook unless you're like 300 years old. So who's dating? I mean, no one's on Facebook, I hate to say.
You really think it's just an old person's thing now?
Yeah, I quit it. I let it go. I hit it and quit it.
Well, maybe that's why they want it. Obviously, they're looking for
And I'm
things to
old.
make it young again. So they want young people to come on here and, hook up.
I think you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube on this one. I think the train has left the station. Everyone has a one-way ticket to Instagram land, and they're not coming back.
I do think I don't think many younger people use Facebook as much as they did, let alone for this. Younger people use Facebook as much as they did, let alone for this kind of purpose.
And look, Erin, I don't know. There's a lot of eligible people here on Facebook. I was just looking at some of the comments, and there's
Okay.
some real winners on there.
Go ahead.
How about this guy? This is a Facebook comment. Canadians think Titanic was a real event and not just a movie. How dumb can you be?
But Titanic was real, so this guy's as dumb as he thinks.
Yeah.
someone-
Okay, maybe they're not all winners. Let's see what else we have here.
I'll see if you can go to dinner tonight, Tom.
This is from a couple of years ago. I can't believe the Earth is 2014 years old. This was on January 1, 2014.
Oh, that's good.
I can't believe the Earth is 2014 years old. Happy birthday, Earth. Feeling blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag, always hashtag blessed.
Yeah.
You can't just say blessed
Oh,
anymore. You have to go hashtag blessed.
Oh, speaking of hashtag, LOL. Just found a phone from the 90s with a hashtag. Twitter wasn't even invented then. Why did they need a hashtag?
Oh, because it's the number side.
So you could meet some interesting people on.
Yeah.
on
They
Facebook.
sound like they're definitely members of Mensa.
Yeah. Or how about this picture? Can you see this picture of the
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore? And it says, "Isn't nature amazing that nature carved that?"
There is a
Saying mean things
Yeah.
to you. In a long list. And
Yeah.
no matter how famous you are, no matter how many people like you, there's an equal number of people who hate you. So it's just all hate.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see it anymore, so I don't go on Twitter. But I would think it'd be nice if somebody could tweet something and nobody could hate on them, you know?
Yeah.
What do people hate you for? You seem like the reasonably
Yeah.
prudent person.
I mean, I don't know what they could think of, but, you know,
mean,
they certainly say nasty things.
Like what? You're like nice and America's sweetheart?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's like kind of the opposite of that. I can't even say what they say about
Don't let it get you down.
I will fight him.
But I mean, it's like, I just don't even,
You need to create it.
I want to go, I mean, I got to go caveman. I want to throw the whole thing away. Just chop wood.
Chop wood.
That's what I want to do.
Sometimes I think that would be better. People say it's really the demise of our society.
Yeah.
Truly. And dating is now impossible because there's a replenishing supply of people you can swipe on. So
Yeah.
humans are disposable. You've got one girl today, swipe for a new girlfriend tomorrow.
Wow, it's so dystopian. we were so happy when we started this show.
We gotta end on like a happy note.
I know. Well, you know what? It's
You gonna bring something? The music.
it's music.
All right.
That's happy.
Make AOC bartend again.
Aaron,
There
you're
you
the
go.
best. That's it for today. Thanks to
Thanks,
Erin
Erin.
Elmore for joining us. And remember, you can catch new episodes of UnPC every Thursday and Friday right here on Fox Nation. I'm Tom. She's Britt. See you next time.